Hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Culture Magazine. During which we're going to bring you a special episode on the holy month of Ramadan.
حب عالي في الروح والغريب أيامك قليلة والشوق مش قليل أيامك قليلة والشوق مش قليل والغيبة طويلة عالصبر الجميل لسه بدري حبة يتملى الأحبة لسه بدري حبة يتملى الأحبة والله لسه بدري والله يا شهر الصيام والله لسه بدري والله يا شهر الصيام.
Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdedaim launched the celebrations activities of the 60th anniversary of the founding of Italia Theatre. During the ceremony, the graduation certificates of the first batch of the storytelling workshop were delivered. The ceremonies were attended by the head of the Cultural Production Affairs sector, Director Khalid Galel, the head of the Artistic House of Theatre, Ismail Mukhtar, and Italia Theatre Director Adil Hassan, as well as a number of cultural figures from the Ministry of Culture and a group of playwrights. Abdedaim said that the celebration of the 60th anniversary of the establishment of Italia Theatre come within the strategy of creating new generations that contributed to forming the society's conscience to be one of the elements of Egypt's soft power. The minister noted that Italia Theatre played a prominent role in the history of the theatrical movement in Egypt. She added that for 6 decades, Italia Theatre presented many distinguished artistic works and witnessed the birth of a group of stars who enriched the Egyptian creativity scene. Moreover, she stressed that the celebration continues throughout the year, and it includes representing a number of the most distinguished performances produced by Italia Theatre. The minister also directed to establish a special museum for the costume designs of the late Naima Agami to honor her for her creativity in Egyptian theatre. Under the patronage of Her Excellency Minister of Culture Dr. Ines Abdedaim and the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Magdi Sabir, the Ramadan program was implemented under the supervision of Dr. Khalid Degher, the head of the Art House for Music, Opera and Ballet. In this context, 2 consecutive concerts were held for the Brass Sound Band and El Hadra Sufi Ensemble. Meanwhile, on the Fountain Theatre, which was ornamented with decorations inspired by Islamic motifs in a modern way, the Hadra group for Sufi chanting created a state of emotional transcendence with which the audience interacted. They sang a group of diverse religious chants that included, "O God of the universe, our fasting is only for Allah, hear the praise of the Prophet, peace be upon him," and many more. It was preceded by the Brass Sound Band group, which played a group of Arabic and Western compositions that were reformulated to suit the brass, and it did win the admiration of the audience. The performance included selections from the music of animated films, Omar Khairat's Panorama, It-Tuba by Abdul Halim Hafiz, together with various other works. And the Ramadan activities organized by the Cairo Opera House and on its various theaters continue throughout the month of Ramadan, where a concert is held on the small stage, and within the Islamic evenings, a concert by the Indonesian band with the participation of 41 artists, and it includes a group of religious and traditional songs that express local folk heritage. As for the Institute of Arab Music stage, the Wahhabiyat episodes continue. On this stage, a concert is held under the leadership of Maestro Omar Farahat and the participation of Ahmad Abdul Karim, Nihad Fathi, and Hasnat. They play various works from the legendary compositions of great musician Muhammad Abdul Wahab. Also on the Institute of Arab Music stage, the Wenas group presents a group of heritage works, including All That Love or Hubbi, together with many other heritage songs. As for the small stage at the Opera Cultural Saloon, a gathering entitled El Misaharati is held. This event hosts poets Sharifa Sayyid, Ashraf al-Banna, and presented by Abir Zaki under the supervision of the artist Amina Sarafi.
The Cairo Opera House holds a special program in the holy month of Ramadan. Let's watch the following segment.
Within the framework of the Islamic evenings at the Cairo Opera House, a concert was held on the small theater by multiple Indonesian bands with the participation of 41 artists, which included a group of religious chants and traditional songs that expressed the folkloric side of this dear country.
This is, I think, an honor for us to be invited to this event where we can share during this important and holy Ramadan, sharing our cultures, because Ramadan is the month that people share. Not only food, not only things, but we share also about cultures. And tonight, we are very grateful to share this important, especially in this very beautiful and important place in the Opera House. It is therefore we are doing a very good preparation, inshallah, by presenting Indonesian cultures from different cultural groups in Indonesia, because Indonesia have around 217 million, about 400 ethnicities, where they have their own unique and cultures. That's what we are going to share to the public, to the people in Egypt. Egypt and Indonesia has been long existing friendship, sharing the long history and cultures many things on cultural things. It is therefore, of course, there's a lot of things we can do together because we share a lot of similarities, including during this fasting of Ramadan, where we have a lot of similarities in our tradition. It is therefore, I think, we will continue to work, we will continue to strengthen our cooperation and friendship, especially in the field of education and culture. You know very well that Egypt is very famous in a very important place for Indonesian people, especially the students. We have around 12,000 students study here in Egypt, especially in Al-Azhar. So we can share this culture. At the same time also, there are many young people from Egypt through different programs, scholarship, come to Indonesia and sharing also Egyptian culture to Indonesia. So culture is universal language for the people to be friends and also for building further brotherhood and sisterhood. Egypt and Indonesia have, of course, different cultural, performance. But as I say, culture is universal language. We can be different in terms of cultural performance, but we share the same values for peace, brotherhood, and friendship. Indonesian people also welcome you because they consider Egyptian people as their friends. And then, of course, during the Ramadan, we share a lot of the similar traditions. We sharing food. We open our house after Ramadan. We visiting our family, visiting our friends. It's a kind of sharing. And also, of course, we exchange of gift, not only among Muslim but also different faith. So this is a kind of the values of diversity in Indonesia and also here in Egypt.
I came here maybe 1 year. Maybe in 1 year I stay here, and in this Ramadan I think different, but not totally different like in Indonesia, because in Indonesia, Indonesia country Muslim country, and same in Egypt, Muslim country. And here, but there thing I don't know. There in Egypt, like Maidatul Rahman, because I don't know that there is in Indonesia. There is no Maidatul Rahman for Indonesia, but in Egypt that there is, and I think very many muhsinin or donator in here because of that we Indonesian or the foreign people in Egypt we eating for sahur and for iftar without يعني ببلاش.
Our first performance in this opera house because as before we never do it, and we have here 4 groups. The first group, I'm sorry, 5 groups. The first groups comes from Indonesian school in Cairo in Egypt, and the second until the fight that's the group from from Indonesian who studies in Al Azhar University. In the first group, this came from the first from Jawa, Banten, and the second from Aceh, and the third from Java, and the fourth from other, but and the fourth this they will sing about singing religionship, like Salatullah Salamullah, like this.
My name is Rania and I am from like grade 8 at Indonesian school in Cairo. I've been live in Egypt for about 3 years for now, and then I was hoping so many things to grow in here, and Egypt is such a cool place to go here. Today Indonesian school student will be performing to sing a song like about the Ramadan will be coming, and then the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I really hope you guys will enjoy our performance today, and yeah, please wish all of the best.
traditional songs expresses the character of any nation around the world, especially the Islamic ones, engraving their own identity of how the holy month of Ramadan is celebrated. Shuruq Bikir, Cultural Magazine.
During the holy month of Ramadan, most of the cultural places in Egypt holds events, especially the Cairo Opera House and the Islamic houses in Egypt.
Culture exchange is a great way for nations to communicate through soft power and multiple forms of arts, which can tighten the global relations, entwining this diversity with knowledge about different cultures. Within the framework of the cultural and artistic celebrations during the holy month of Ramadan and within the activities of the Ramadan Nights, Wanas Ensemble presented a bouquet of various songs at the Arabic Music Institute.
I'm with Team Anas since I study in Markaz Sheikh Zayed in Madinat Nasr. Then I meet Dr. Tariq, and he combined me in Firqa Wanas, and in 2018. And since then I'm with Firqa Wanas, and it seems to me I learned Arabic from the music in Arabic system, and it's so nice for me. I'm in Egypt especially for Arabic language because I'm from India, and in India Arabic is very not so big because Indian speaks Hindi and English, and I'm here for Egypt for only for Arabic language, and I'm a student of Al Azhar University, a faculty Usuluddin. And in third year. Yeah. Two types of Arabic here in Egypt. First of all, it's Ammiya. This is very hard for me. And the second one is Fusha. I learned Fusha in India also. And I hear for Fusha and Ammiya, but the Ammiya is a little bit hard for me. And till now I am learning Ammiya. Go to India and my friend circle is so big, and I will tell my friends for Arabic language because it's the best opportunity for me to merge in Arabic system and Arabic music to learn Arabic language.
Experience very good and very well. My brother is singing too in this show, and I am seeing that this is a different culture. We are India. I am an Indian. It's a different culture, and now I am seeing it's a different culture and a very good and a very pretty show. I can see here. Culture exchange is very important to broad your mind and to experience more things and how to talk with people and to meet the different people in all over the world. We have in Egypt not only Egyptian but the Americans, England, English, British, and Indian, Pakistanis, Afghanistani very well. That in Cairo we have in the Al Azhar University the mixed up culture. We have the all over the Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshis, Malaysia, Indonesia. That's a very good experience here.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program Culture Magazine, during which we brought you a special episode on the holy month of Ramadan.